Hi family, bienvenue sur channel On nous parle de santé. Welcome back to the channel and thank you for watching the video. Dans vidéo aujourd'hui, n'a montré nous comment pour nous faire une soupe cap aider nous avec anémie et puis cap fait nous perdre du poids, cap kembe votre non plate. Into this video, I will show you how to make a soup that will help you with anemia and weight loss. Let's get started.
Add is sesame oil.
Okay.
For flavor instead of regular oil.
Okay. Li mette sesame oil pour bal goût, pour bay soup la goût.
Okay. You don't need a lot of oil because this is a soup. You don't want it to be too greasy.
Okay. Nou pa besoin mettre un paquet d'huile, nou pa vle trop gras. Parce que son soupe li.
I'm just gonna pour it in there.
Okay.
After that, we're going to add the onions.
Nou pral mette zonyon an konye après. Li lave men, nou même so el mette nen, li lave men. Adan. On y al pral mette pwaro.
Or chives. And also, this isn't in, like, I didn't chop up any garlic, but normally, I also like to put garlic in here.
Okay, li kon men mette lay la dan, lay la bal goût.
However, I'm just going to use homemade épices.
Oh. Kon ya Stéphane la utiliser épices haïtien. Okay. Ça le fait, li mette on l'huile qui relè sesame oil, son l'huile, gen le bagay qui sorti en Asie, mais li bay soupe la bon goût. OK? Li mette l'huile li mette épices noires. OK? Li mette épices noires, épices blendées haïtien. Li mette zonyon. On y a zonyon après avec tout pwaro la dan.
We have coconut milk.
Okay, kon ye al val mette glo kokoye nan zonyon ki fri ya.
Now, we don't add a lot of coconut milk because it's not necessary, to be quite honest, because we're going to add water to dilute it. Okay. But we're going to add a half a can of coconut milk to give it a nice creamy taste.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some hot water. We could either use hot water or chicken broth for some flavor.
Okay, kon ya la mette zucchini la dan. La mette squash.
Yeah, now in your local supermarket, you'll see yellow squash or green squash. You could do both. You could do one or the other. I just chose yellow squash because it was just cheaper than green squash. And so I just put it in there.
Okay, li mette zucchini nan soup la.
And then I just let it steam a little bit.
Oh, kitel steam.
Yes.
Okay. I kitel un ti jan, pa kitel trop cuit non, I kitel un ti jan, commence boui.
So I'm going to add leeks to it. Leeks are very good for the heart. It boosts up immunity and it has a lot of amino acids. If you have type 2 diabetes, this will also help as well. Be careful when cleaning it because leeks can be very, very dirty. So I had to wash it twice with vinegar water.
Ok. E di, lè nap lave gros pied pwaro sa yo, fòd lave bien parce li gen un paquet te la dan, li très sale. Li bon pour cœur, li gen amino acide la dan, li gen what else?
For type
li bon,
2 diabetes.
Ok, li bon pour moun ki fè diabète, ki fè sucre. Ok, li bon pour cœur, bon pour moun ki fè sucre.
Okay, now when we'll cover it, it should be a nice creamy color. It should be a nice white creamy color. Next thing we're going to add is...
Okay, kon ya li pral continue. Let's go, baby.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to add is shrimp.
Okay, li pral ajoute sa nou le cribiche. Shrimp lan li pral ajoute. Okay.
Normally I don't add shrimp, but some people they don't like the way you'll see why. Normally I just add tofu, but you can add shrimp if you want. I just don't add, because I don't think it's necessary, but people, they like shrimp, so. Yeah.
Okay, mwen la pale de mwen, li di li ba kon mette cribiche la dan li, chevrette, mais mwen reme fruit de mer, so les akfel li mette li ajoute l pou mwen.
Okay. After that, we're going to add my favorite thing. Hold on.
Ok. Après ça,
We're going to add. Ooh, it's a lot. Tofu.
il peut ajouter tofu.
Tofu. I love tofu because tofu has so much iron in it. It's packed with vitamin. It has a lot of protein. It's a great substitute for meat. It has so much more iron in it than beef. If you ever go to a doctor and they say, eat more beef, just say, I'd rather eat more tofu because it definitely has more iron in it. Very nutrition, helps with digestion, very good for you.
Ok. Li di ke si ou sou anemi ou al ka doktor a di ou met manje viande bœuf, yo toujou di sa, manje anpil viande bœuf ou sa, alo sou pa fè tansyon. Men ou met manje tofu, parce que tofu a li même li bon pour digestion, li gen anpil fib la don, li fò al nan toilette bien, et puis plein fer la don.
Some advice that I want to give you. The shrimp and the tofu is very bland, so I would suggest the night before you marinate it. Where's the epice? You put epice on it. You put salt on it, epice, and you let it sleep overnight, so it'll be more flavorful in the morning. Mushrooms, they're also just very good for you. I think they're full of vitamin C. And also, if you have cancer, or if like cancer runs in the family, this really helps. It also boosts up immunity. These are just mushrooms. I wash them. Mushrooms are another thing that they can just be very dirty, so just be careful washing them.
Ok. Sa la mette djondjon la. Mba konen si njon heti djondjon sa yo le yo ti tato. Mwen se kwa sa yo le yo nan peyi. Il dit lave yo, bien lave parce que djondjon reme sale. Mais djondjon bon en pile, li gen vitamine li bon pour cancer.
So there goes the chicken broth. And then the next thing we're going to add is turmeric. Turmeric is another thing that's just very good for you. Just a spoonful of turmeric. The reason why I like to add turmeric is because it gives it a nice color. Because to be quite honest, this soup, it comes out nice. It just comes out white and bland looking. And so I just like the color that the turmeric gives the soup. So I'm just going to take a spoonful. I'm just going to add it in here.
Timon konya la mette safran la dan.
And then I'm going to add the homemade Haitian seasoning that my mom made. We honestly use this for everything to give it some flavor. So I'm just going to take a spoonful. Because it's a whole pot, I'm just going to put this in here.
Okay, di pou al mette yon ti piment sa bon apil si mon nirele machoux hot pepper sauce.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So I'm gonna add hot pepper sauce. Normally, I like to put chili powder in it. I like to get the actual chili, but I didn't have time to run to the supermarket to go get it, so I just got the powdered version. My mom, she likes this. So normally I add I add regular chili powder. It gives the sauce a nice red color. So I already have a spoonful of it. Hot sauce, honestly, it's very good for you. If you have a cold, it really helps you when you're sick if you have a cold, and it also opens up like circulation.
Okay. And li di ke piment bon anpil pour circulation. Tant ou gen wa grippe, et puis ou pon soup, ou met piment la dan, li ede ou. Non, li ede ou avec grippe la. Okay?
Okay, so next we add black pepper.
Ok, nap mette poivre. Nou konen poivre bon tout.
Add some black pepper. Leave that in there.
Si mon lèl fè soup sa pou mwen, gade mwen bwèl soup sa chak jou. E pi li bon pou moun ki pou ede ou perdu poids.
And also, some salt.
Okay.
Me personally, I don't like to add a lot of salt because Miss B here has hypertension, so I don't like to put a lot of salt in her food. Honestly, if you season your food really well, you don't notice that your food doesn't have salt in it. On TV or in cooking shows, I usually see people take spoons and like put it in their mouths and they sip it and then they put it back in the pot. We don't do that over here, okay? Literally what we do is we take a little bit of the broth, you blow on it. So I'm blowing on it right now.
Okay, ou souffle.
I'm blowing on it. Then I pour some of the liquid on my hand and then I taste it. Because it's just not very sanitary. So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, last but not least, we have fish sauce that I'm going to add to this.
Oh, c'est ça qui kon bal goût poisson.
Yeah.
Ok, ça li mette yon sauce qui rele fish sauce. Mba konnen ki sa liye, semble c'est asiatique yo kon vendre et li rele fish sauce.
Me personally, I like the taste of it because I like to just put tofu in it. I don't put seafood in it, but my mom likes seafood. If you're adding in a lot of you could always put seafood in it, but me personally, like I said, I don't like to add a lot of seafood.
It's optional.
So because of the fact that I don't put a lot of seafood, I put fish sauce in it.
Okay.
Now, you don't need a lot of fish sauce. I'm just gonna put this much fish sauce. It's very, very strong and gives it a nice fishy flavor. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it in there.
Ok, ou pa bezwen mette anpil non, parce n'importe so ti kalou mette, li fè soup la goût.
Ok guys, konye a soup la fini. Ça nous fait nous quitter li consommer et puis on y a pour nous retirer, nous mettre li dans un bol. Et si n'a regardé là après soup la, Jean Libel là c'est comme ça li goût. Et nous capable manger li et 2 fois par jour. Et là nous manger soup ça, nous pas sentir nous grand goût et puis n'a gain énergie. Si nous fait soup ça et pour nous manger pour 5 jours sinon semaine, n'a garder n'a après transformation et qui a fait dans corps nous. Et l'on manger tout ou pas sentir grand goût. Nous te mettre manger toute journée ou pas grand goût parce que il gain bon goût, son feeling. OK guys, pas oublier abonner, partager and like. Merci.